Yo, welcome. Today's video is going to be a weekly market outlook for the week of September 2nd till September 6th. And let's get right into the charts here. So, like all my other weekly market videos, I always start off on the higher time frame, and I start off on the weekly time frame. And I always start off on the dollar. So I do want to mark out the weekly open here on dollar. So here's the weekly open. So on the dollar this week, we have created a weekly SIBI here as anticipated from previous week's video. And coming into this week for the dollar, I am anticipating for the dollar to take out previous week's high. So after we take out previous week's high on the dollar, if we trade up and respect this weekly fair value gap, we should disrespect this daily fair value gap and continue lower to attack previous week's / previous month's low. So take a look at what the monthly candle close like. So let me get the previous month's low here. So based on this monthly candle here on the dollar, we can anticipate for the next monthly candle to be a open, high, low, close candle, because I'm anticipating for this next monthly candle at least to take out previous month's low. But we must respect this weekly fair value gap if we are going to take out previous month's low. So I'm anticipating for us to rebalance this weekly fair value gap. And like I said, if we are to remain bearish, we should respect this weekly fair value gap, this weekly SIBI here to attack previous month's low. So coming into okay. So like I said, I kept going. Okay. I kept going. So coming into Monday, I am anticipating for prices to take out previous day high, and previous day high is also previous week's high. So I want to see this daily fair value gap here be treated as a breakaway gap, and I don't want to see prices revisit it. So if we are bullish during Monday on the dollar, we should be seeing lower prices on the indices. So we are, like I said, we are creating this next monthly candle this next coming week. So if we are anticipating it to be a open, high, low, close candle, that means this first week on the dollar at least, we should create the monthly high. But like I said, we have to show willingness to trade lower if we are going to attack previous month's low. So overall narrative here on the dollar here, I do want to see lower prices, but like I said, anything could happen. So if we don't respect this weekly fair value gap, then I would trade intraday models. But like I said, after we take out previous week's high, I'm trading intraday models. So NQ, what are we doing here on NQ? Well, prices just traded back inside this previous weekly fair value gap. So I want to see us continue to maintain this weekly fair value gap here. So if you guys want to take a look, based on this monthly candle here, right? So all my analysis is on power of 3. All it is power of 3. So based on this monthly candle, I can anticipate for the next monthly candle to be a open, low, high, close candle. So I want to see prices take out this next monthly, or take out the previous monthly high, because we closed really bullish this previous month. So during August's trading, I want to see us take out September's high of the month. And if we are going to take out September's high, we have to show respect to this weekly fair value gap that we created. So, if you are a position trader, or if you like holding for, if you guys like trading higher time frame models, and you guys don't mind waiting, a couple days, couple weeks for the model to play out. All right, bye, Peter. You guys can actually take a model here where you guys are buying below the weekly open, below the monthly open. Buy in that weekly fair value gap and target previous month's high. But that's just what I'm anticipating for this next month. I don't position trade or anything like that. But like I said, if you're an investor or anything like that, that could be a play. But like I said, I'm not a financial advisor. It's just that's my view on the markets here. So, but at least on the weekly and daily time frame here, on the daily time frame on Monday, I am anticipating for us to take out Friday's high of day, and if we can actually get a strong move up, we should be able to take out August 27th's high of day. So on Monday, I do want to see us take out August 27th's high of day and previous day high, which is Friday's high of day. And I'm not too sure, but if you guys take a look at what's occurring here on ES, you guys can see how close we are to previous month's high. So notice how we're so close to previous month's high, and look where we are trading at on NQ. So I'm anticipating some sort of SMT playing out here next week, but I mean, we could just go straight up on ES and NQ. But like I said, I don't anticipate for us to do all of this movement here on a Monday, on a Monday or a Tuesday, but it could happen. So on NQ, this is all low resistance here. All these buy side levels here are all low resistance. So if we are going to get into a trade, I feel like we're not gonna have that much retracements left inside this weekly fair value gap. I want to see us just expand, extremely higher once we get that, once it's the right time. But like I said, if we are thinking this in terms of monthly power of 3, then that means this month, or this week at least, we should create the monthly low. So that means we have to manipulate lower to continue higher. So let's just continue to watch that. But like I said, monthly time frame, we're bullish. The weekly time frame, I mean, based on this weekly candle, we had a bullish closure, but on the daily and the 4-hour, 6-hour, 8-hour time frame, we don't really have that displacement higher. So it's not as willing to continue higher here. And let's just get into ES while we're at it. So on ES at least, notice how we have time frame alignment between the daily time frame, the weekly time frame, and the monthly time frame. So all three of those time frames here, all three of those time frames are telling me that, hey, we are going to continue higher now. So because the daily time frame, I can anticipate for the next daily candle to take out the previous day high. On the weekly time frame, it's suggesting the same thing. And one thing I want to ask you is, what is this weekly candle? What is the narrative of that weekly candle here? Well, for me at least, the narrative is we traded into a weekly fair value gap, and based on how we close here on this weekly candle, it is telling me that we had a reaction to the weekly fair value gap. We had a bullish weekly candle closure after coming into a weekly fair value gap. A weekly fair value gap that should be respected if we are going to continue higher. And look at this monthly fair value, or look at this next monthly power of 3 as well. Based on that monthly power of 3, I can anticipate for us to take out the previous month's high. So all three time frames, daily, weekly, monthly, is telling me that we are going to go higher. So on Monday, I do want to see us take out previous day high, previous week's high, and even previous month's high. And like I said, the reason why I'm anticipating SMT here is because ES is so close to previous month's high, but look at where NQ is. NQ, we are nowhere near previous month's high. So we have to see a really strong displacement move up higher on NQ if we are going to catch up with ES. But like I said, we have to see how Monday's trading is. But yeah, so I do want to see how much points ES or NQ has to move at least. 425 points on NQ to catch up to ES. I mean, these past couple of weeks, past couple of months, we've been seeing a lot larger ranges, daily candles at least. So we could actually move 400 points in one day, but is that efficient? Is that what Prices wants to do? I mean, if it wants to, we could actually do it. So yeah, I don't know. We could take out previous month's high on NQ tomorrow, but like I said, I'd rather just watch and see how we trade. So after ES takes out previous week's high, previous month's high, and previous day high, I will just stick to intraday models. But yeah, that's gonna be my analysis here for the next week. Is there anything else I do want to go over here with you guys? Is there anything else I'm missing? So I do post my weekly market outlooks on Discord at like 1 p.m. Sunday Eastern time, or Central time at least. So if you guys do want to get the faster weekly market outlooks, you guys should join my Discord. I do I do offer like one-on-one sessions, but no one has really been taking advantage of that. So, I mean, unless you guys want to do it, you guys are free to join and ask for help. But yeah, so Dixie, bullish weekly power of 3. We created a weekly SIBI, so we should respect that SIBI if we are going to attack previous month's low on the dollar. Pay attention to the monthly power of 3. It suggests that we are bullish or bearish. Sorry. However, the weekly power of 3 does not suggest the bearish order flow. So, dollar, like I said, we had a bearish monthly candle closure, but on the weekly time frame, it's a bullish weekly candle closure. So that means, what that means is we aren't going to be bearish yet. Unless we can get a bearish weekly power of 3, I wouldn't favor downside on the weekly time frame yet. We have to see a reaction to this weekly fair value gap. So yeah, let's see. NQ, we have closed on the monthly candle previous week. So based on the monthly power of 3, I can anticipate for prices to take out monthly high. Like I said, NQ, bullish candle closure on NQ. This next monthly candle, I can anticipate for us to take out that monthly high. Is there a lower time frame PD array that supports the idea of us taking out previous month's high? Well, there's this weekly fair value gap. And like I said, if you're a position trader, a swing trader, you can enter on this weekly fair value gap to target previous month's high. But I don't know how you guys trade, so it's up to you. I'm not a financial advisor. On the weekly objective, I would like to see us take out weekly high. However, if we take in account for the monthly power of 3, we should create the monthly low. So power of 3, what am I anticipating for this next week if we're trading in terms of the weekly or the monthly power of 3? I want to see us create the low this week. So I want to see us create the monthly low and then we expand. But I mean, we could do something like this where we open, we trade a little bit higher, we take out August 27th high, we trade lower again, so there's that first initial manipulation. We get another monthly, on the monthly time frame at least, the monthly manipulation. After we sweep previous week's high, trade back inside the weekly fair value gap, we get the expansion move for the monthly candle, and then we get some sort of closure on the monthly candle. But like I said, it's all speculation. This isn't what could happen. It's just anticipation. But yeah, Monday's objective. I am anticipating for prices to take out previous day high on Monday. After we take out previous day high on NQ, I would trade intraday models. So for us to take out previous day high on NQ, we should respect this hourly fair value gap. And like I said, once we take out previous day high, that's when I would switch my higher time frame models into intraday models. Yes, based on the daily, weekly, monthly power of 3, I am anticipating higher prices. We have time frame alignment between the daily, the weekly, and the monthly. So once we take out the daily, weekly, and monthly objective, I would trade intraday models. ES is relatively closer to the previous month's high. So I am anticipating some sort of SMT at the highs again. And yeah, that's going to wrap it up for my weekly market outlook. I hope you guys found some insight on the way I trade and the way I view prices. But if it's not clear for you guys, like I said, I would recommend joining the Discord. I do offer one-on-one sessions, so if you guys do want, you guys can join the Discord and shoot me a text there. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, peace out. Boom.